transformed Power Ranger style of Ultraman, Ava 1, Godzilla, and the Mask Rider. That's what
Yes.
that's what we're watching. It's what is going on, people? Back with another episode, of course, as always. This is the Undergated Podcast, presented to you by the Undergated Network. Have these gentlemen here with me. They're gonna rock with me for the rest of the episode. After that, kind
The
of
10 days
beat
up?
me. Yeah, the 10 days up. They beat me down about this Ultraman. I am Coop. It's Coop. I have my Judases with me, Gunpla, Tesseract, and CD.
Gang.
I have these brothers with me. We're gonna have a pretty fun episode today, people. We are going ski mask up, right?
All right, John.
Job Morant.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ugh.
But we're gonna have a pretty fun episode. We're gonna do a new segment, right? It's kind of called Build That. It's wait to the end. We're gonna talk about something that I think every guy dreams of. So wait to the end. We have some new pickups today from a couple of us, and it's a pretty fun episode. So appreciate everybody who listens in and watches the videos. Thank you again. But the most important thing of the week is the greetings. I want to check in with my brothers. So Austen, man, how's your week been?
Tiring, man. It's been there was a lot of stuff that went on that we all got through it and got done, but there's still some more stuff to do, but it was just a tiring week, but it's all right. Made it through, still pushing. So
I hear that.
Right. Yeah. What about you, CD?
Man, yeah, same. Work's been long. Been training nonstop. Thankfully, my new hire was like very paid attention. It was easy to train, but just having to train and then train someone back to back and then train another person. I'm ready to work from home, but I can't work from home until I get everyone fully trained and up to par. So I am constantly making sure they're doing their fucking job. But other than that, family time was good. It was nice the whole week. So
yeah.
Everyone thinks the Northwest is just full of rain. We actually get nice days up here too. So it's nice to get out, sit in the grass, hang out, have some fun outside. So summer is upon us. It's knocking at the door. I'm looking forward to it.
That's what's up. Well, how long is the process for someone to train in your position? Like, so you.
So we try to get them off by themselves. They say a month, but I've gotten the last two off in about 2.5, 3 weeks. So, and they've been pretty successful. So the sooner they get off, the sooner I can get to going.
Right. And me, work has been kind of. It's like let's go, right? I'm still in training. We're doing a whole lot of like unnecessary stuff to kill time. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a game called Kahoot. That is a game where you play online. It's basically like a trivia game. It comes up with a question. It judges you by how fast you answer the question and if you get it right. So come up with a question like, who is this pilot? It'll be like a red triangle, a blue circle, a green square, like, and they'll have the pilot's name. You have to hit the button. That's Hero, and that the person, maybe one day we'll play it. Go live with it. A Gundam Kahoot game. It's real simple, man. So basically, it's a trivia. Whoever answers the fastest gets the points. If you answer it right and the fast, and it's dependent on so we've been doing that, like, to kill time, and I'm kind of like Kahoot out. But other than that, it's been a solid week. I had my service for my brother, so it's been up and down. But that went better than what I thought it was going to be for the most part. And that's it for me. People. Let us know in the comments, how's y'all week been? We also want to know, what y'all be getting into and how's work and stuff for the people that listens. So just in case we check in with you, we make sure you're doing all right. But here's the fun part. I think we got something. Everybody got something. And we have building and breaking down that backlog. I'll go first. Mine is pretty quick and simple. Trying to get back into my toy photography game. Took a shot the other day with the Gammas and the Ultraman figures I have. I've been itching to take a shot, some photos. And I ordered this figure off of USA during their Mother's Day special. I'm glad I was able to get this figure at a cheaper rate than what I was going to pay for this figure before. This figure I almost paid over $100 because it was out of stock. But long game, gotta wait the long game, and of course it pays off. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes that pump fake. Sometimes you can get them jump up, and you be able to roll out and throw that touchdown pass. Sometimes that pump fake they don't bite, and that's it. You tackle for loss. So
yeah.
I was able to pump fake and find that open man in the back of the end zone and scored a touchdown. And it is the Ultraman Bale SH Fig Arts. This is a figure I said I've been looking for a long time. It re-released back in November. I waited, and now I have it. I don't know anything about this character other than it looks dope. I know there's one of those quick snap. Are those considered entry grades? Those Ultraman kits that like the there's a Vegeta kit, there's a Goku kit, those Deku kits. Are those considered entry grades? Static, non-moving. I don't think those would be considered entry.
I think those would be like considered like pop-up parade type of figure type of things, like those pop-up parade model kit builders or Plamo Lab pop-up or entry grade Plamo Lab. Yeah.
I don't know if you need tools for them or not.
I don't think so.
You can pop them out with your fingers.
Pop them out. I got you. But there is one of those type of figures or kits for this guy. It has like a whole garb on and all that. I was thinking about just buying that and replacing this. Just have a dope shot with just this, but want to get some more villains. Even though I have enough villains, but Ultraman villains. I don't have enough Ultraman villains. I have like
in the same universe villains.
Yeah, I have like Marvel Legends that I could pair with, or some SH Fig Arts I could pair with Ultraman. But Ultraman doesn't get a whole lot of love when it comes to the Netflix version. The regular Shin Ultraman and all the other Ultramans, they get a whole lot of love. But in the toy photography,
Ultramans.
Yeah, but in the Ultraman Netflix version, I'm trying to lead that pack when it comes to toy photography with those suits. So
stake your claim in it, huh?
Yeah, stake my claim in it, right? Because everything is up for the taking for the most part. And it when it comes to like being a competitor. But that's all I picked up. Yep, that's it. I don't have nothing else coming in the mail. What about you, Austen? What you pick up?
What about you, CD? What you pick up?
Well, we saved Austen for the last.
I guess so.
MG CDs in full effect. I'm going to be building master grades. So I
welcome
picked
to the
up
dark
one.
side.
Yeah, man. Sorry, Austen has drugged me over. I'm back. But I went ahead and grabbed the Charizard 2. It's a classic kit. It's been restocking everywhere. Everyone's been grabbing them, like Coop was saying. They're everywhere, but this one, I think I want to do it with the resin kit, the Wajel resin kit. So I got to find one of those, but I'm back into Masquerades, man. This is the only thing I picked up, but I was super excited. I went to multiple stores and was pacing it down aisles, and people were like, is this guy gonna buy anything? He's been here for like 45 minutes. I pick a box up, walk down the aisle, set it down. Pick up another box up, walk down to the other, set it down. But I finally got something, so I'm happy about it. Super quick, super simple. I'm back, Master Grades. I'm back.
There you go.
That backlog's never going down, man. Trust me. It's never going down. I'm right there with you, though.
Trying. We're trying.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying.
Shoot, man, there and there. It's all
gotcha. All right, show us how you how's it expanding.
Oh, okay. So I I didn't get too much actually this week. Yeah, I know, right? After the bombshell of last week,
Yeah.
I decided to chill out and relax and only spend about half of what I spent.
And shout out to everybody who participated in the poll. You know, I'm glad they know that I'm the kind of like the reason one. I was scared I was scared at first. Yeah, I was scared at first because I had like the first 2 votes. I'm like, God, damn, I OD'd like that.
Yeah, you were like
probably
at 2% at one point, and then I immediately shot up to 80, and then it all evened out with like CD, like maybe CD, and then CD, in the end, no, it's definitely Austen.
The West Coast people had to wake up and realize, like, hold on, let me see this. CD went. I know CD went nuts.
Yeah,
CD went nuts. It's been waiting, but no,
it's been waiting. But no, Austen. I did get the G reworks in for all the origin kits I built, so that came in, so that's good. I've only got one.
3? Oh,
I only got one because
do you need some more? I got one.
Well, actually, if you got more, yeah, send it. But I only needed one because there's only one I'm going to build in the regular Granddaddy colors. The other ones are going to be custom colors, so I already have the custom decals for those.
Okay,
in house. And then after that, I don't have the box with me, but John, the guy we have at Hobbytown, he got me a Marisol pack for the aerial.
Okay,
and I was able to snap it up and build it and already attached to my high grade aerial. He was able to find one for me, so big shout out to you, sir. Thank you very much. And he was nice enough where he hit me up and I was like, bro, how much I owe you? He's like, don't worry about it. I was like, oh, thank you, man.
Shout out to you, John.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to John.
Second, I got something that will look familiar, and a lot of people will be like, well, doesn't he already have this? And at this point, you should know, yes, he does. I got the Frame Arms Girl Inesita with the Norsuru kit. The reason why I got a second one of these is because I went ahead and painted the skin color, and I was working on, I told you guys I was working on that Innocent Spartan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I painted the skin color, and as I told you, it turns everything looking like an orange. I tried to sand it down. Yeah. It's A, not coming off evenly because it's a round surface. B, there might have been some incidents with maybe a little bit too much came off in one section, so now she's kind of lopsided, like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
She got
yeah, and because I used a really sharp X-Acto knife on One Piece 2, it looks like she's missing a chunk of her leg. So I decided to admit defeat and just purchase a replace one. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep using. I already snapped her together, by the way, so I already put her together. So this is the new one. This is the new one. The old one, I still have her head, looks fine, but everything else is pretty much gone. But yeah, no, I got that, and then I also painted this kit.
Painted
with the same mistakable colors. So I bought a replacement for the Harservlerg Alter swimsuit. So
I think just buy doubles. Just start buying doubles from the get, Austin.
Yeah,
I might as well.
Or I mean, just figure out how you could just strip paint. We just got like let it sit in alcohol. I think one time it's 91% alcohol.
Well, here's the thing: her paint scheme didn't end that badly. I kind of turned her into like a woman from the like West Asia, like India. Like she has that kind of skin palette now.
Okay.
Which is fine for me because I can just customize that into a new character altogether. The problem is that I forgot that the reason why I didn't paint her was because of something else I'll show you guys later that I was going to use. And when I used it and I looked at the other box that I needed, I was like, oh crap, I forgot I was saving this for that. So I was an idiot, and so I had to buy a replacement for her. So now I have 2 of those. And I think that was it. I don't think I picked up anything else this week. That was pretty much my run through. Yeah. Yeah. Just dumping another. You know what's funny? All that stuff cost as much as the 3 master grades. So
of course, why wouldn't it? So
yeah,
it's almost like you bought 3 master grades again.
I essentially bought 6 master grade granddaddies essentially in the span of a week and a half. So hey everybody, building plastic bottle kits. I don't have an issue. It's not an addiction. I don't have
I
an
don't need help.
addiction, sir. I have a collection
That makes
and
sense.
bills.
Because that backlog is as long as your island back there. That's what it looks like.
Yep.
It's as
Hey,
long
man.
as my island, yeah. And
Hey,
my
man.
couch. Yeah, what's
Come
up?
on, who's counting? We're not doing that. We're not going to do that.
Does anybody want a Kokai Senki kit?
What?
Got a whole line of them.
You about to give away that full mechanics too?
I got everything you need, bro. I got the whole line. Come on over.
Yes. But that goes right into our next segment is what's cooking. Figures, photos. Austen kind of dabbled into what he has painting. CD might have snapped together a kit already.
I did.
What you got? What you working
on? Like I said, MGCD's in full effect, and I thought, let me get back into the habit of clipping something that's a little bigger. And I don't know if you guys can tell, there's something missing from this master grader that was in plastic for like a year and a half now. And that was the P Bandai Lindworm RE100. I overspent on this by a lot, and I regret it because I snapped it together, and I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy this. It was a quick build. That was probably the only thing.
CD's real great. CD's real great, everybody.
CD's real great. I give this shit a C.
Okay, I'm gonna say not the first flag. Oh,
I would not want anyone to buy this kit. Besides the fact that it looks good. Like just looking at it, but putting it together was terrible. The plastic isn't the greatest quality. Like there's a lot of like flash marks. You're gonna have to rescribe all the lines. You're gonna need to resand a lot of the pieces just to get the flash off and the mold lines. A lot of this kit's based on the Bawu, so I don't know when that came out, but nothing's undergated on this at all. The plastic's really kind of hard and soft in some parts, so you see there's a lot of nub marks everywhere on this kit. Do you have a question, Coop?
Let me say. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's a full mechanics.
Right.
No, it's an RE100.
I mean, RE100, same thing.
Yeah.
Master grades greater than RE100s.
If you put the time in, like you just said, you do the sanding, you do the painting, you do the decals, that will look like a mean kit.
How much time would you have to put in? Do you feel like CD?
A lot.
A lot
of time.
A lot.
I'm telling you, there's so much flash marks on the plastic. Like you can't even see on the black. It just
I see it. I see the stress marks. No, actually, I do see it when the light reflected off of it. Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
Once
you paint it,
Oh, yeah, when you paint it, it can go away. It's just
it can't stand up. Like it's. I don't like it. And I'm not a fan of it. It looks cool. Other than that, like the shield's super flimsy. The wrists won't stay up already. I just put the gun on there and it's already just.
Yeah.
It's not it.
You would have to be in the mood for like a trash to treasure type of situation where you can like sit down and actually work on that. But if it's already in that state, I mean, you got to muster up some motivation to do it. And I can already see like that has deflated you over there, bro. It's deflating me looking at it.
I was so excited for this, and I spent so much money on this. No, don't do this to yourself. I don't know how much the Bawu costs. I think P Bandai just released it too. Save yourself. Don't do it. Like I said, it could be done, but no, not me. This might be finding a home real soon to someone else, so look out for it. Real grade C. Bandai, do better, please. Or I don't know.
D-.
Yeah.
F+.
Just like it looks cool. It looks cool.
It looks cool.
As soon as you start moving stuff, it like falls apart. It has like PC parts too. Like a lot of this stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's,
and this whole leg is hollow, dog. There's literally nothing in here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can see
again.
It's
again.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
Like,
wow. Dude,
There's literally
That's
nothing in
terrible.
this leg.
That is terrible.
you could
That is-
store like anything in there. Like what the heck? You could store your wallet in there. That gap's so big. Look at that. You can have an e-cigarette just sitting right there in the middle.
I'm telling you, the
A
leg
jewel.
has like 12
Jewel,
pieces.
yeah.
14 pieces maybe in this entire leg.
Jeez.
So-
So it probably took like what 15 minutes to snap up.
So this morning, waiting for us all to get on, the backpack wasn't done, or the shield, or the gun. I did
You
the
finished all
backpack,
that?
shield, and gun in 25 minutes.
Oh damn. So
25
literally
minutes.
it's so it is the true 30-minute mission kit.
Yeah,
Mm.
this is nuts. I love Bandai. Keep giving us cool stuff. Don't give me any more RE100s. That's P Bandai. And
Yeah.
and fooling me into spending $140 or whatever I just built. So there's
Yeah, I'm right
my
there
my
with you.
take. This is what I built. I have some other stuff on the way, some more master grades I plan on working on. The one I really want to start is on its way. So shout out Vulcan Hobbies. Make sure you guys check him out. He did restock some master grades. GM Sniper 2 master grade, Charizaki 2 master grade, Gelgoog master grade, full armor, and he is getting the Aerial and Zeta next week. So be on lookout for that.
Ooh. Okay. Huh. All right. Thanks for the heads up, sir.
Well,
But yeah, this is not cooking.
that's not cooking. That is now simmering off the burner. What about you, Austin? You been working on anything?
So besides the Marisol kit, I did snap up the Gym Sniper. Not Gym Sniper, Jesus. The Gym Spartan. It is fully snapped up now. I gotta say, it's like the first kit that you don't have to do anything. Like it just looks damn good.
Is there a crazy sticker sheet with that?
No, it comes with two real stickers you need. That has the EFSF logo on the front and the number on the shoulder. And they give you like multiple numbers you can choose, and that's it. That's pretty much it. It doesn't have an origin sticker sheet where it's like going all out. Literally, it's 2 stickers kind of in the box, and that's kind of it. I mean, there are only two required. Everything else you're kind of left to your own devices. But the amount of panel lighting and like actual like detail into every groove of this kit is pretty ridiculous. Like if Bandai is capable of doing this, all of their high grades from here on out need to be set to this standard. This is where it's at, man. After that, like I showed you before, I did finish the Kotobukiya Girl, the Inesita Racer, and the Marisol pack. But here you go. So I told you guys I bought a new summer version of the altar, and the reason why is because if you remember late in the podcast, I bought the Harsha Blog Altar Frame Arms Girl kit, and yesterday I finished it. It is a very big kit. That backpack is absolutely ridiculous. And I was going to use the Summer Girl to be the substitute for her instead of her body because she comes with like a swimsuit type of design or whatnot on it. So I like the kit, but it has the usual Kotobukiya things with it that I'm worried about. Like some of the seams don't fit correctly. Some of the parts aren't fitting. It's going to take a lot of tender love and care to get this to its full potential. But right now it looks pretty badass. It has iridescent scythes and all that stuff, and the backpack and everything looks pretty good. So I'm excited to start working on it again. I mean, I think this is going to probably be my project for the week, because damn, it looks good. I mean, just that stance right here, it looks dope. 2 scythes, it looks good. It just looks good. It looks good from any angle. I'm in love with it.
Are you painting it too?
Yeah, I'm painting it too. So this is probably going to be my maybe 2-3 week project, and everything else is going to be put on the back burner. But yeah, nah, it's looking dope. Matter of fact, I can't wait to start working on that summer version, so that way I'll be a little bit more there. And then I'm going to give her different hair. And I'm sorry, I'm talking about my plans for it. Yeah. And that's all I built for. Yeah, that's all. What about you, Coop? Oh, Coop, you're on mute. I can't hear you.
My fault. But with me, just figures. Broke out the Gammas 1 and 2. Want to try to take some more shots with these guys. Since I'm not kind of like building or painting or anything right now, outside of like the girl kits, gonna work more Ultraman shots. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm trying to like love these Ultraman figures, even though I love Ultraman. There's a whole lot of stuff that Tamashi and Bandai kind of left out that makes this figure a little bit more complex to pose, because there's no thigh swivel, no bicep swivel, and that's what sucks about this figure. These Ultraman lines, they have them in their Dragon Ball Z lines of bicep swivel and thigh swivel, but no real good ankle articulation. So just trying to get these guys posed up in some crazy poses is pretty difficult to do, but pushes the limits, which is always good. So
how close do you get to like breaking the figure trying to get a pose?
Man, I don't know. The other day I was posing Moriboshi, and I'm like, let me see.
A little tight.
Yeah, I could feel it getting like right there, because I try to like a blocking pose, and right. I was like, let me turn it this way and see how much more give I have. Like, let me try to be smart with it. Like, let me tuck this arm in, because it probably get a little bit more depth when it comes to that blocking pose. But yeah, that's about it for me. It's just the fact that there's no thigh swivel and no bicep swivel, which sucks. So other than that, yeah. And I posed this Wing Zero up, the metal figure, thinking about taking some shots with it, but it's not the greatest when it comes to the ball joints. It feels like the ball joint in the wrist isn't, it's like a nub that fits into the hand, and it's not as deep as you would think as it should be, to where the hand always slides off. So when it's holding the gun and it sags, the hand is going to pop off because of the sag. So it's kind of like two issues in one, because it's like, oh, I can't hold up that gun because the gun's too heavy, and then boom, the hand pops off. So
sounds like my Lindworm.
Hey, other than that though, that's all I'm working on. I think the should be on its way. The Ultron metal figure. That should be it. I got the shipping notification for it. The Ultron, yeah.
Ultron metal figure.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Season 2 was on P Bandai. Let me metal.
Ultron, is that part of Ultraman?
No, my fault.
Ultron Gundam.
Oh, the Ultron Gundam.
Wu Face.
Oh, the Gundam. Oh, okay. I thought you said Ultron. I thought Marvel, and I was like, we bought a Marvel metal figure.
That's what I was trying to try to swap. I was like, Ultron. So
okay. They're all Chinese cartoons at this point.
I'll pull this one up. Share this tab instead. And this is on its way. So I'm glad I pre-ordered it.
You have 2 so far or 3?
I have 2. I have the one season, all of season 2s that came out recently. So I have the Wing Zero, the Death Scythe, this, and I pre-ordered Toggies 2.
That's the Waltz version?
This is the season 2 upgrade.
Oh, the season 2 version. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
When Wu Fei Duo broke out.
Mm-hmm.
Soon to be P Bandai.
Something different.
Yeah, this is going to be the P Bandai's high grade.
I've seen some pictures of the high grade Death Scythe with the.
Oh, the hell! Did I pre-order that?
It looks okay.
I gotta see. Now, did I pre-order that? Yeah, I did pre-order that. Did I pre-order that?
You definitely did. I didn't.
let me log in and check.
Was that me?
I'm the problem? Wait a minute. Hold on. Am I the problem?
I'm actually looking through my P Bandai pre-orders right now just to remember what I got coming.
To make sure. I think I pre-ordered that with something else. Order history. Like it was like 2 kits that came out. Yeah, I did pre-order it. I think I pre-ordered it. Order date was the same day as the full armor.
Mm.
And I got the full armor in, right? Yeah,
Looks
yeah,
like
I
it
got
needs
the
to be
full.
painted. Of course.
Of course.
Are you even planning to build it though, or are you just keeping it in the box? The collector's item for you?
It might be a collector's item because I have the. That's right, because I have the figure, and I'm like, I don't know if I need. I don't know if I need to open it. And Death Sight Hell being one of my favorite suits of all time. So,
Gotcha. Hey, CD, real quick question.
Uh-oh.
Are you planning on painting anything soon?
I don't know what suit is. No, not really.
Okay, cool. We might be having a collab coming up, so I might be sending you some stuff that you can paint. Hell, you can keep.
Yeah.
But I just want to see you paint it. Yeah. All right. Cool. Dope.
There
Little
we
sneak
go.
peek for everybody right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep it locked.
Hey man, I feel left out now. What do we? What's go?
You're.
Oh damn!
Were you still building stuff? I remember you said your paint booth you had to take out. And
Yeah.
You had to put away.
Hey man. Hey yeah.
I didn't want you to go out and get your stuff for my stupid stuff. So that's why.
No, we'll talk about it off scene, man. Thanks a lot, Austin.
Hey, everybody.
Application still rolling in, Jack.
Everybody, CD's a fantastic boss. But I mean, if you are taking applications for a new host, I mean,
it's whatever at this point.
It's whatever. At this point. I'm not even really an employee. I'm just an intern. Like an intern. Whatever.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Let's go ahead and dive into the next topic. Is hold that thought, man. We got some good NBA going on right now. At least in
Lakers
the East.
down 3-0.
Yeah, that at least in the East. This really for the Lakers versus the Nuggets. This is really, granted, I know it's a different team. I know it's different timing, but this does not look good for that championship run they had in the bubble. Where this was the last four when they were during the pandemic, and these four were the last four teams in the pandemic, and people always give, oh, the Lakers won that title in the bubble, and now with no bubble, and they're playing the Nuggets again, and they're down 3-0. It's not looking that good.
But you have to remember, that's LeBron three years younger.
So he's still averaging about what 30.
LeBron in this series is showing his age, man.
Yeah,
He's looking gassed and out of shape. Not even out of shape. Just he's looking old. I mean, he's looking like he's 38. Finally.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Austin Reeves is literally just there, kind of keeping him up because he's getting
Austin
all the
Reeves
assists.
is their second best player right now. AD,
Yes.
Austin Reeves, LeBron.
Ooh. Imagine a LeBron team and LeBron's third. Can you imagine that? Sheesh.
Never thought I'd see it.
And I think LeBron knows it too, and he's kind of made peace with it.
Yeah, this might be the last year we saw this level of greatness, because next year, I mean, he's rolled his ankle like 3 times a game, so I don't know if that's playing a part in it too. But he went up for a dunk in that game 2, where the Lakers were up 10, and he missed the dunk, and I feel like he didn't jump as high, didn't look as good, and like that was kind of like the changing point, because after that, Nuggets went on a run, and that was it.
Yeah, and playoff Jimmy has been just phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Hey, that's Hemi Butler, dog. He is a dog amongst dogs. And Chuck kind of said it right, man. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are amazing players, but they don't got that dog in them like Jimmy Butler does. Like,
yeah,
for Jason Tatum
crazy.
not to have made a shot in the fourth quarter in any of these games yet is like, and you're supposed to be respectively the best player.
And apparently they poked the bear yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, the last game where they got in Jimmy Butler's face for no reason, and then he was like, "All right, fine, square with me 1-on-1, three times in a row," and just
that is
don't
it.
poke Jimmy, man.
Pause. You just don't do it though. You just don't.
And it's crazy. Did you know Love is on the Miami Heat?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Their team like built is comprised of Jimmy Butler and a bunch of people who everyone has said is either out of date or washed or old, and they are putting up phenomenal numbers, making some of the top seeds in this series look like absolute amateurs.
They're missing 2 of their better players too. Tyler Hero's
Tyler Hero.
Yeah. Yep. And they're just getting outcoached too. Their coach is just outcoaching them on timeouts and everything.
I mean, he's already going to the fame, but this might, solidified.
Yeah, right.
That's insane.
Spurs got the number 1 pick too.
Mhm.
Yep.
Victor Wayama.
I don't-
Victor Wayama.
That boy, they said that boy's 7'5".
7'5" with a jumper. They're saying he's a better prospect than LeBron, but I don't know. I think they're forgetting like how LeBron was in high school, bro. Like that,
Every prospect's a better prospect than LeBron. That's just a headline to get views, man. This is the next Tom Brady. Could he be the next Tom Brady? Like, bro, most likely he will be a good player. He probably most likely won't be Tom Brady. Let's all relax.
And that's what y'all want. Y'all want to see another Tom Brady that quick, huh?
No, I don't want to see another dynasty to happen. I'm sick and tired of dynasties.
We damn near got one with the Chiefs going on.
Yeah.
And
even then, I'm like, okay, Chief fans, you guys can relax. I know I have I know I have nowhere to speak. My Cardinals, I don't know what we're doing, but but everybody else,
you guys got new jerseys.
Yeah, that looks
look
like Ohio State.
Now they know what team we play on.
I just want to hear the people for the Eagles. We have the number 1 schedule, right? I'm not saying we're going to win 14, 15 games like last year, but if we make a deep run into the playoffs, if we get a home game in the playoffs, if we like top 2 in a conference, like maybe no bye week. I'm trying to be real here. Like we probably won't get that bye week, right? But if we could end up being 2nd seed and host a few playoff games, it's gonna look crazy. I just want everybody.
Do we play on Christmas Day or the day after?
I think we played the week before. I know on Christmas Day we play what's that called? The Giants. No, what's that called? The Giants on Christmas Day.
We play Seahawks on the Seahawks on Thanksgiving, I believe.
I think we played the Cardinals too.
Yep.
We played it. Yep. They're playing the whole division.
Damn, Austen.
No, thank you.
No, come on. He said he's not a gambling man. He said that earlier. He's just not
take the W. You just send one of your representatives. We'll give it to you packed up, and you can just go on. We would rather none of our players possibly get hurt, and we know you would like know your players to get hurt. It would be a great bye week for both of us. F the league and their schedule, and we both move on.
Just prep for the next win.
We're prepping for. We have 3 years to fix our problems. This first year is going to be the drought year where we tank. We get as many residuals as we can. We just bank the money. The second year, we add a couple pieces to pretend like we're trying, so we don't get sued. And then the third year, when we have all the picks, all the money, we become the next Eagles.
And that makes sense. I mean, y'all have the Eagles coordinator as a head coach now, so that'd be good.
And Murray's actually now studying the playbook. He's not playing video games.
Get out,
right?
Good for him.
Right? Only took 2 years.
He's not playing this year, right? He's hurt.
No, apparently he's hurt. So he said he's in the study book. But I mean,
how the hell is he still hurt? He's not playing a whole year.
Towards ACL and what?
Mm-hmm.
And what? Game 15 or 16?
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So
now we need a motivated backup, but we don't have one. And I wanted Heineke, but he went to the LA or not LA, Atlanta.
Atlanta,
yeah. So
that would been a nice pickup for you guys too.
Dude, Heineke. Oh man, that's my guy.
Or Mariota. Hey,
only guy who beat the Eagles when they were doing that undefeated run too was Heineke. He pulled that foul, and that was genius. Big man just ran right into him.
I think they lost to Andy Dalton too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he beat the Packers. My guy was destroying people. Oh well,
yeah, he's a local legend around here now.
Yeah, he is. He went to Old Dominion too. Up the street,
exactly.
Up the road.
Oh, so, he did. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's what he threw for like 700 yards in one college game one day.
God damn.
That shit was like the first, because ODU football was like new. I think it just started like 09.
Mm-hmm.
He was like one of the first players quarterback, and that was like the first time they hit ESPN when he threw for like 700 and something yards in one game. I was like,
boy, his arm don't fall off.
Bombs. He tried.
So 7-yard passes every time.
Golly,
dude,
10 70-yard passes. That's crazy. 10 of them. No,
good Lord, Jesus.
So in the sports realm, we got a lot going on, and so we appreciate everybody who listens to the Hold That Thought. We're gonna go right into. We haven't done this in a while. It's Creators Corner. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about mine first. And my guy's a little different. He's a creator. He does a lot of dope stuff. I hit him up a few times for people that love slabs and pretty dope stickers. He creates some pretty high quality stickers. And this is my man Alex Hanma 69 underscore 69. That's Alex Hanma HANMA underscore 69 on Instagram. He has a shop where you can order some if you want some stickers for your car, your laptop, water bottle. He does pretty dope ones. He just dropped a Broly t-shirt and sold out pretty quick. But I'm trying to get him to do the Gundams. He told me before he's done a Barbatos one and sold out quick. So he said he's gonna try to get that back going.
That's smart stuff.
Yeah. But I've got like this is on my iPad. I want to get to like this Broly one. And he does just pretty dope work. Couple of Wafu ones for my Wafu lovers out there. Some Bleach ones. Again, that's Alex Hanma underscore 69. And I know everybody loves stickers.
I need to read. Yeah, I already see a few.
I just know that with me, when it comes to like stickers, it's just hard to figure out where to put them. That's all. Like, I want to get one. Like I said, I have one for the iPad. Have a few. I have another Broly one as well. But his store is we can go check. Actually, we could just check it out. Like I said, he does a couple of Wafu ones as well. See what he has in stock. Through his link tree.
Very cultured man.
So sticker bundle $45 sold out. I mean, they're pretty cheap. I mean, $8, you know, when it comes to some of his stickers. So go check him out and hit him up. Hit him up. See what he has. I know sometimes he goes. Oh, there goes the Gundam one. It's like you can tell it's a Barbatos one. I'm trying to get him to do a couple of more like different ones. Like if we get a Wing 01 or a couple of Gundam Wing ones. But he does go live. He does have a TikTok as well. Wow. Well, you know what?
42 minutes, 9 seconds. 42 minutes, 9 seconds. Add a blur, cut. And we're back.
Yeah. Some pretty dope stuff, man. Wow. That's staying in the pod.
Sometimes doing a bit more lewd stuff than others.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm scared to go to the next page. So
go with confidence.
Those are gamers. Diamond Slayer right there. That's just stuff.
This is the other Broly sticker I got. But yes, shout out to him again, man. Go check him out. Go get some.
Does he draw these?
I don't know what the process is. I think he does. Everything on the iPad. Mystery box. Yeah, like Goku choking and stuff. It's almost crazy if when people draw at this point, like it's like just as even if not better than the end. Like, how do these guys don't have jobs?
Yeah, man, the art world's a competitive one and a very tough one. Making a name for yourself and get your name out there. I remember my professor used to tell me, he said to make it to that point where everyone knows your name and you're famous. He was like, you got to be skilled, knowledgeable, but also that third master ingredient, you gotta be lucky. A little bit of luck.
Yeah. And some of the stuff you could tell, like, this isn't drawn, right? Like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, ones of all three god cards, things like that. So check him out on Instagram, on TikTok, order some stickers, let him know that the Undergated and Coop sent you all this way. Remember to click product to view everything. Orders over $50, get freebies. So order something, get some slabs. I like these stickers sometimes when it comes to putting them on your car. Like some people do it like on the side of the window and stuff like that.
Yeah, so like they're peeking over.
Yeah, like they're peeking over, exactly. So that is my Creators Corner. I'll tag them underneath below as well. CD, I see that you have somebody you want to shout out to.
Yes.
Go ahead and introduce this person.
It's PF_Ganchan, GANCHAN. I believe he's more active on Twitter. Like a lot of, I don't know about the Twitter space. We always talk about like there's a lot of crazy Gundam heads on Twitter that don't use IG. So I have to like get on Twitter to find some time to go look on there. But this guy only has 26 posts, 291 followers. But God,
good night.
He is a menace to society. Jesus. Scribing, color arrangement, decals, shading. This was actually this might have been the first thing I've seen. Actually, the Calamity Buster. Just the work.
That is
Calamity
phenomenal.
Gundam, Mr. Buster Gundam. Looks like the Assault Shroud pieces on there too. I don't know.
This
where we
doesn't
keep
make
finding
you
these
want to
creators,
grab an
man.
Origins.
Right.
If this don't
Subtle
want to make you
weathering
grab
on
an
it.
Origin, wow, goodness gracious.
Oh, there's the Lingworn.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. It's the most basic pose too, because you know you can't.
Can't do much.
But yeah, he builds a variety of things. He stays true to some colors, and he also does his custom paint work, which I am a fan of. He also did an aerial too on that third pit Coop at the very top.
The first pick
to the right. Yeah, so that one looks dope as hell. This is like an aerial mixed with the. Is this a sword strike?
It looks like it. Oof, man.
Impulse sword strike, yeah. Just the talent, man. And you can tell like he probably just imports this all from his Twitter. So his Twitter's in his bio, so make sure you guys check out his Twitter. But
again, this looks all right. Looks all right. Done up. I told you. I'm telling you, it looks okay. Done up.
More power to him, man. It was my least favorite build in a while. I honestly would have just rather bought Origin kits.
Ooh, this is a PG. Oh my goodness.
Criminally underfollowed, underrated. Like he doesn't post very often, so maybe that's why his stuff doesn't pop up. But I just love looking at like these works and that E-Free. I'm a man of the E-Frees, dog. Like every time.
That's extra scribing and stuff on it, right? Isn't this is this the high grade?
RE100. No,
RE100. Damn. Look like a resin kit. Get out. I wonder how much you pay for that.
Probably regular price.
Which is what? What you think regular price is? About $30?
$45.
45 max. That's probably on a reseller end too. Damn. I wonder how much the IG, if it dropped in the masquerade. That's neither here nor there. But if this doesn't make you want to get an Origins kit, man, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you.
And the photography is good too. I love, the nice acrylic on the bottom and the flat black, so it really makes it pop. This is Austen's bag too. Austen got the perfect black backgrounds for his shots. It's like a little magazine cover.
This is good. Good photography and everything too.
Yes, sir.
It's only seemed like there's only one picture per post. I wish he took more so he could. I guess he wants you to go to the Instagram to take a look at it. I mean, not Instagram, the Twitter. Yeah,
I like the Spriggan. I gotta finish that series. I gotta finish a whole lot. I started Spriggan. I started Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Witchmakery season 2.
Yeah. We're not here for me, man. We're here for my man PF Guncha.
You can pick one to finish.
I said we're here for my man PF Guncha.
It's even like a real type.
Real type age? Yeah, is that a real type age one?
Next to that PG.
Middle.
Okay,
Bottom middle. It's all good.
Now. Yep.
There it is. Real type, I guess. I guess it's a real type. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah. Looks really good.
Shout out to you, PF Gunshine. You're dope, man. Spend more time on IG so we can give you some flowers because I don't know how to operate Twitter.
Exactly. All right, that's pretty dope builder by CD. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. That's PF_Guncha GANCHAN PF_Guncha. Now, Austin, who do you have, bro? Who you want to shout out, give some credit to, man?
Yeah, so I ran across this person a while back. I cannot pronounce the name. I'm not sure 100% what it is, but it's I'm gonna try my best. It's Lymphamp. Lymphamp 97. Lymphamp. Okay, there you go. Only 300 followers. 306 followers, and he's following more than than what he's got. So he's in my position, really. But he has 131 pers. A lot of his posts is like his family and stuff like that, but he does do Gunpla, and some of his builds are absolutely crazy. So much so that I was trying to figure out how the hell he did some of these, because these aerial builds, they look absolutely fantastic. And I believe he is selling them. So like he puts them up for commission sometimes. But some of his stuff is next level. And like I said, he's got a lot of his family and everything. But I mean, like, dude, some of these, like, dang, make you want to get a Kokai Senki kit. And I got this kit too, so I will be using this color scheme, my boy. So I'm sorry I'm taking your color scheme, but this is too good to just be not
used for one person. Yeah,
right, exactly. And then
he's
got my baby.
Or was that the high grade?
Well, which one? This?
The Kokai Senki.
Oh, that is the regular high grade Kokai Senki. So this is that prequel one that they released, and they're releasing that new one apparently. It's based off this kit too. But yeah, no, and he's got the custom base and everything with it too.
Come
right?
on.
I'm like this dude, and I don't know where he's from. I think he's from Malaysia or maybe Indonesia. I could be wrong. I apologize if you're watching.
That triangle.
Yeah, he's in that triangle. But over there, I mean, they go effing hard, man. It's more of a lifestyle over there.
Right.
And some of the builds, dude. The gun, dude. Some of the builds that they're doing over there is just shocking.
Avalanche.
So, the avalanche, yeah, bro. It's incredible. I was absolutely godsmacked. This one,
the one with the wings. My fault. The straight white frame Shiro. Ooh, that one still looks good.
What?
Scroll up for me.
Oh, Lord Astray.
It was
Fox Girl.
The one above the fox. Damn, but the
one above the fox right here.
Yeah.
This is the what is this? This is the Alto. That one kit. Oh, it looks like an Exia, but it's mixed with, I think, the Exia, and it's mixed with that one kit that's
Quant?
like a Quant, but I think it looks like a Quant. Yeah, I think it's a Quant, but it's mixed with the Wing Zero's wings, and maybe the Jinx's spear. Maybe I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, there was a yeah, they call it a kitty, but yeah, his builds have been just godsmacking me left and right. And I mean, what caught me really off guard was this. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this Dynamis. It's not. Oh yeah, the Mark III. Here you go. And the Mark III. Like, what are we
all custom scribing to?
Like, and I have this kit too, so I'm just like, well, no, this is the RE100. My bad. I don't have this one. I have the high grade of it.
That's the RE100.
Yeah, it's RE100. Yep, they described and painted and did all the work.
Yeah, that's not a box. It doesn't look like that. Trust me. No.
I got you, but I'm just saying, like, give it some TLC and it looks like that.
Coop, your one defense of RE100 is that literally every kit is a trash to treasure build. You're literally defending it by saying every single one of them is trash, and you have to turn it to treasure.
Correct. Which we all do.
You'll never be my lawyer. You'll never be my lawyer.
Which we all
ladies
do
and gentlemen,
anyway.
He's a murderer, clearly. But give him some time, effort, hard work, and a new paint scheme, maybe some clothes, and he can be a decent, reliable citizen.
Absolutely.
Regardless, he ate like 9 of his victims. He could still be a pretty good person in society.
He could turn it around.
And then the face of me walking out the jail because he's next to me on.
As he eats the
right. Sorry, getting back on track. But no, he's a fantastic builder. He's made some of these kits are just absolutely like awe-inspiring. He doesn't have a lot of followers. And I still don't think a lot of people even know who he is. I think it's because he's just overseas, so he doesn't fall into a lot of groups. Like the I don't know, the algorithm just doesn't push his stuff. But yeah, if you guys want to look him out, give him a follow. This dude is like on point with everything. And then let's see, what was the name under again? It was
at this point,
Lynn...
I'm not trying to be funny. It might be a female doing this.
You know, I thought it might have been her. I'm not sure if it's a guy or girl right now. I tried to reach out, but I don't think they responded to me. But yeah, it's LINHPHAMP97. Yeah, if it's her, if I'm so sorry if it's you, ma'am. But if it's you, ma'am, then by all means, you have shooken ground. My goodness. But yeah, that's gonna be mine for this week.
Y'all brought some heat for the Creators Corner, so make sure y'all definitely check out who we highlighted here and spotlighted in this Creators Corner segment this week, and let us know in the comments who do y'all feel like might not get enough praise, and maybe we'll spotlight them as well.
Yeah, give us some people you guys want to shout out.
Absolutely, and we'll let them know that you shouted them out. So let us know who to shout out, and if you're on IG, let us know what your IG is, so we can say, hey, like CD shouted you out, man. Just want to let you know. So
yeah, write it in the comments. Write in the comments your Instagram and the person you're shouting out, and we can probably get like a train going of just shout outs to shout outs.
Yeah, that'd be
plus they can cover people that we don't even know exist. So the more exposure, the better for everybody.
Absolutely. So definitely leave those comments, because we read them every week, every day we read them.
It's a good laugh for sure. Some of you guys
we do read. Y'all are funny. y'all are legit funny.
Next up, we have what's new. Not a whole lot. I know last week we went.
There was a bomb.
Last week, but I'm trying not to. Well, obviously it's spoilers at this point, right? So I'm trying to go back here. So we saw the Dones Island that's coming out. We are probably going to pick that up, right?
It's crazy how fast people got it and painted it and already looks so good, dog.
Yeah. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to get it, but I can't wait to see what you guys do with it.
Why can't you get it? It's a standard release.
I know I can, but it's a high grade, so I'm just going to skip over it.
It's an Origins.
Yeah, I know.
Coming from a guy when I first met Austen was like, yeah, I bought every Origins thing. Look at the hold on. Look, I didn't even
pretty sure
see the Pistons. Look at the Pistons right here. That is dope.
That is dope.
I didn't even peep that aesthetic before. Shit.
It does look good. Unfortunately, I wish you all the best. It's gonna be great builds, but
coming from a guy who just snapped the Spartan up.
Yeah. There's, you know what? We won't. Moving on. So
this is a metal build figure. Full Metal Panic.
It
looks
right.
dope,
yeah.
I like their actual kits too. They're pretty cool. Leviathan. Full Metal Panic is a good mech show too. Sleeper.
Very funny one.
Yes.
Why not? For the people that's watching on YouTube,
oh my God.
Here is this is
monstrosity.
This is what this is.
This is what this is.
It is a video of Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, Shin Mask Rider, and is there a Shin version of Ava? Is that considered Shin? The regular standard Ava?
Bro, I can't.
It's transforming, people. Go check it out if you're listening on Spotify. It's under Gunpla Nerds Instagram. It is a transformed Power Ranger style of Ultraman, Ava 1, Godzilla, and the Mask Rider. That's what we're watching. It's literally a Megazord.
But to make a finer point on this, just imagine, for all the Spotify listeners, you guys are in a unique position. Just imagine everything he just said and how it all goes together.
Right.
All right. Now take that image you have in your head and crumple it up into a ball and then unfold it. That's the actual thing we're looking at here.
Yes.
Whatever you came up with in your head is a better version of what we're getting.
How did the Masked Rider not die from the stream that it was?
Are you kidding me? The Ultraman turned into an arm. He's in his suit right now going, ah!
Dog, it looks terrible. It's probably the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's one of the worst looking things I've ever seen in my life.
It is bad. Jesus Christ.
And just like the little
the
Ultraman
mask.
head sitting there on the shoulder, just looks crazy.
I wonder if it has any type of personality.
You know what's sad? You know what's sad? One, it's P Bandai. Two, it's going to be $200 and some odd. But three, this is going to be a collector's item. There's going to be a very probably, you know what? They probably know not a lot of people are going to buy it. So it's going to be a very, very, very limited run. And it's never going to probably get reprinted. And this will be a collector's item. Someone's going to seek this out one day for all these.
It might not have been as bad without Godzilla.
This is something
Terrible.
15 years down the line that a podcast, this is where I wish I could just go in time. We'll sit back and say, have y'all ever seen Ultraman, Ava, Godzilla, and Masked Rider in a Megazord form like Power Rangers? And somebody gonna say, hell no, that's never happened.
Right.
And
But like, look how bad Godzilla looks.
look at Ava.
Dude,
look at
Ava.
Come on. Man.
Why is he
so out of proportion?
His legs, his arms skinny as hell.
My man bloated.
Been eating a ton of cheeseburgers. Oh my
That boy
god.
hefty.
Yeah. What in the
Looks
world?
like Big D. My goodness.
Pause. Oh, come! We ain't stopping nothing with that. We're not stopping anything. Come on, man.
The
I
worst
had eight-
looking AT foot I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my
Like,
god,
bruh.
Ultraman. What's happening?
Slower.
And then you have the Kamen
This
Rider
guy.
guy.
The only person in proportion is the Kamen Rider kit on the
which-
motorcycle. The problem is the motorcycle's so goddamn big.
And
Bro,
when
that's the McDonald's Happy Meal figure. That's a toy you get in the bag.
yeah, exactly. So that was a monstrosity of a announcement or whatever. Here it is again. Look at the Godzilla's head.
Oh my! Hey, giving me Goombog from the original Super Mario movie. He looks like a Goomba. That looks.
This had to be like a drunk night, like because you know what's crazy, like they had to pass multiple people for this to be made.
Yeah,
Like there's people in the office that were like, "Are you sure?" And then there's people down the further office like, "Are you sure?" And then there's people on the assembly line making it, and they're just like, "Oh my god, oh my god, they aren't serious, right? This is a joke, right? This is for Kevin. This is a joke. This is for Kevin. This is for Kevin's birthday. It's coming out. Oh my god, there's a truck. There's 500 of them. Oh my god, this is real."
It's just exactly.
Look at the comment. Just because you could doesn't mean you should.
There it is.
Wholeheartedly.
Literally a kit incarnate of that quote. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Right. Go ahead. Exactly.
Here we have another Macross 1/100 high grade. The Valkyrie
YF29.
All them damn
Y'all copping this?
No,
Was this the one that was on?
that was the red one.
I'm not a
Okay.
huge fan of Macross Delta. Delta has always been kind of one that when it went a little bit too hard on the idle thing for me. I like the original series a bit more. I even like the original series designs, and I liked what is Plus. I like that early stage Macross stuff. When they started getting into the mid 2000s thing in the late 2000s, things were getting a little exaggerated, a little bit far. Like Macross Zero, or was it Macross Zero? Yeah, Macross Zero, where the VF Zero, like the early stage Valkyries, those were, I think that was the last good design that in my opinion looked like a classic nice design. These are a little bit out there. These have gone a little bit too far for me, in my opinion.
Yeah, it definitely looks weird. Even as a I don't really don't know much about Macross, but
Sticker sheet the same size as that poster behind it too.
Yeah, I believe it.
And
There's no
then-
way this is color accurate. Go ahead.
next up, Orange. Is this? This is from. What series is this? This isn't the Frosty Cat shit, is it?
No. It's the series that the guy who turns into the mecha. It's the name is right. It should be right there. It's
Orange Cat Factory, Tekkadan and Blade, Tekkaman.
I think it's Tekkaman. Yeah, he it's like an actual person who turns into that mecha. They already released a kit of this earlier last year, that a lot of people actually really liked. So it's good to see that it's getting a sequel. But it was an anime. It aired back, I believe, in the early 90s. It's a series though that's a little bit obscure. It's actually kind of hard. It was before Toonami really exploded. And then it started airing there for a short period of time. But yeah, they are pretty good kits. I'm actually kind of happy it's getting a sequel.
So is that a cop?
Yeah, is it a con?
It might be. I still need to get the first one because Cian owns one, and I believe Cian bought one, and he said it's really good. So I gotta see.
Then we have the China exclusive cross contrast color of the Wing Zero. This looks kind of dope. No, this is
like a Megatron
Master Gundam colorway.
Nah, I'm good.
With the clear too. I like it.
Wait, is that the Epion or the Wing Zero?
That's the Wing Zero, brother.
It's the Epion too.
But I say it looks like the Epion.
I like the
Wing Zero.
translucent wings.
Don't you fret, because here's the Epion, baby, in the white and gold color.
That looks
scheme.
good. That was pretty good. And it's a master grade.
It's a master grade.
That looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
If it's a pearl set, like a pearl reflectant, like white, coating on it, that would look pretty good. And it also depends on what type of gold they use. If they use that mustard gold or the curry gold, no thank you. But if it looks like it's a copper gold without any of that mess,
yeah,
it looks pretty good. I can only imagine painting all that gold would be a nightmare if you have to repaint it, but it looks pretty good in the pictures.
And I don't know if you could tell, but it looks like some of it is like, I don't know if those are decals. Those are probably already decals that's on this. I don't think. Yeah,
it looks good.
Decal. Yeah, it looks good. It's going. I heard it's a tough kit. The China exclusive ones are pretty tough to come by.
Yeah.
If I could get my hands on it, I would. I would definitely do the Wing Zero for sure. The Epion is dope, but I would definitely want to do the Wing Zero.
You would either have to use a proxy service or just hope that there's so many of them that they trickle over here for some of the sites and just be at the right place at the right time and purchase it.
Yeah. Then we have more Wood from Mercury kits.
Looks good.
Yeah, I like this better than the regular Demon Trainer.
Yeah, same. I like the head design.
This looks terrible. But
what makes it look terrible?
Dog, come on now. Now we're just building robots to build robots at this point, man.
Is that not our hobby?
I'm talking about.
Is this a general mech then, Coop? This
is just a general. You could throw it in any series.
Is that not what a Gym Sniper 2 or a Jagan or a Nemo is?
Can you throw a Gym Sniper 2 into Macross?
Yeah, I mean it would get wrecked, but yeah.
Would it look right?
It would fit the aesthetic because it has a visor, and all the Macross kits have visors. It would be weird if you throw a Gundam into a Macross series. It wouldn't fit.
Would a Gym Sniper 2 look okay in a 30-minute series?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would this look good in a Mech Warrior series or Mech Assault? Right?
Look like any other mech.
Exactly. That's what's dope about it. Mech Warrior, the whole gist of it is that all the mechs are general purpose use war machines. No one's special, no one's elite. This is about soldiers on the ground, grunts. And if I remember correctly, Coop, I think you like the whole 8th MS team. All Gundams are just kind of grunt suits that look
Gundam.
Like kind of mechs.
Gundam.
Yeah, but I mean, when you have 8 of them that all look the same, are they really unique?
Which is a Gundam. There's not. If I just showed you this build, you would not say, "Oh, that's from a Gundam series, ain't it?"
We should group build this just because of it.
Dude, this is pretty much a Zaku at this point. Like all Zakus look the same essentially.
Correct, but you know that a Zaku, if you know that a Zaku goes to Gundam, I could be holding.
Yeah, but I also know a stormtrooper goes to Star Wars.
Correct.
Like,
but if I held this in my hand, I'm like, tell me the show.
Which Mercury?
Like, that's because you know which for Mercury. A random person will go. They might say Bionicle.
A random okay. I don't see how that's a bad thing.
Or 30-minute missions.
I don't see how that's a bad thing though. Are you saying Bionicle's a bad show?
No, I'm not saying it's a Bionicle. I'm just saying it doesn't fit the aesthetic of what's going on here. Like
it fits the aesthetic of Witcher Mercury.
Yeah, for Mercury, not the Gundam.
That's the only aesthetic it has to fit into.
Stormtroopers
don't need to fit into the aesthetic of a paintball match, or the aesthetic of McDonald's toy.
I'm buying you one of these, Coop, and you're gonna build and paint it.
Dog, it just doesn't do it. Look at the head.
How about this? It just doesn't do it for Coop. Everyone else looks alright.
I'm just saying. Leave in the comments. If somebody was like, lay this on the table at a competition, and it was
no.
If
it
somebody
depends on how much work you put into it.
Okay, even if you put in
Mr.
a lot of work,
RE100, it depends. If you put the work in it and you scrap it, it's gonna look good. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is, you put this on the table at a competition. Somebody might go, "What series is this?"
That's with everybody.
Somebody might. If I put down a Leo on the table, you know it's Gundam Wing. You know it's Gundam.
That's because you live in the U.S., my brother.
You know it's Gundam. You can put this on the table and say this is from Macross, or you can put it on the table and say this is from.
Macross got the wings and clearly looks like a fighter jet. Macross, it has an actual.
What's the other one? Whatever the Kakushiki, whatever.
Kokai Senki. No one puts any of those on the table because nobody brings them. Because no one watches that show.
Because they're unclear.
Bad example. So let's. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, man. It doesn't fit the Gundam aesthetic.
It fits the only Gundam aesthetic it needs to fit into, which is Witch of Mercury.
Nah, I feel like I could take a Zaku and put it in Witch for Mercury and it'd be all right.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe not a Zaku.
Yeah, that's okay. There we go.
But the Gushan, I could definitely put the Gushan. Or
the Gushan remake.
Yeah,
but that's also helped by the designers of Witch Mercury. Most of them are people who did Armor Core, IBO, and other stuff. So they all kind of take a whole bunch of designs and mix them together. It's almost as if the aesthetic kind of fits everything because they have all the designers in there.
Negative.
Moving on.
This is another Witch for Mercury kit. Here we go with this quantity over quality. Right?
Yeah, it's crazy that they made this a kit because it was only in the show for like 2 months.
It was literally a gun bit.
Yeah, like literally a gun bit. So
it's literally a gun bit. Yeah, just kidding. It doesn't look terrible. I actually kind of like it. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. And this is just the new. I think.
Yeah,
new
this is interesting because this is a little bit of
Ghoul, right? This is Ghoul's new suit, right?
Spoilers, by the way, everybody.
It says it right there. Spoilers. What's new? Spoilers. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. It does say it right there.
Give everybody a fair warning.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I mean, geez, my bad for being polite. All right, I forgot. You guys don't get any warnings, no politeness.
But that's it for the what's new kind of stuff. Like I said, if I was able to grab my hands on the Wing Zero China exclusive, I think what I've heard was China exclusive. Shout out to Marvin. This is a China exclusive. So that's all we have. Any y'all pitching in on the Ultraman, Ultra Shin, Ultra Mask, Ava Zilla? That would be the name, right? That would be the Shin Ultra.
We can even
Mask,
get that shit away,
Ava.
Bro. It's $200. We could all combine together our money and buy it for a gag, and we'll ship each piece out to one of us, and we all build it and bring it together. It has to be a blind build. We have to do our own colors blindly, and then put it together. And then we all just put together what we made, and it would be a monstrosity.
Even worse looking.
Even worse looking. And that will be our mascot. We should need to make a sticker out of it.
Right. That's the new Undergated mascot now.
Yeah. Right. It got four characters up there.
Just
that's what happens when you put the Undergated. That is the Undergated, right? You put it all together. There it is. The Undergated squad.
Like Underblit hit.
Underblit. That's what
Underblit.
Next up is our final segment, the main event, and we're gonna call this "Build It Up." Build your own man cave. Well, we all want in a man cave, but we're gonna throw some rules on it, right? We all know that if we could have a house with a whole bunch of just our shit and rooms designated to, let's make this realistic. Let's make this something that we can all achieve one day if we get the opportunity to. So, Austen, man cave wise, what will be probably the first few things you put in your man cave? Are you when it comes to a man cave, are you as a collector? And this will go for both of y'all. As a collector, are we doing like simple look, simple clean aesthetic, or are we doing like almost feel like you walked into a convention type of man cave?
Dude, I go back and forth all the time on this.
That's the difficult one, right?
Yeah, because I have on one hand, I've seen a lot of videos of like the minimalist type of design when it comes to like studios, and they're beautiful. They're gorgeous. Ultra Linux, if you guys haven't checked him out, Ultra Linux is one guy on YouTube where he does a lot of minimalist setups and stuff like that, and he goes over them on Instagram. Dude, they look sharp, and I love that look. The problem is I have too many damn boxes.
That's the thing.
That's not going to work. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that you can't see over here. Bookshelves of kits, right? So I have some on the effing floor because I don't have the time. So minimalism is not in the books for me. I just can't hide them. So I've thought about maximizing myself out, and there's actually a person on YouTube who's done his room up that I kind of think I'm due, and his name is Kin on YouTube. And his room is essentially, I even have a video of it here, that it is the maximum amount of man caveness you could possibly get. And there's wall scrolls, posters, every inch of the room I would have decaled out with my favorite stuff. And then I would have DTOFs probably flanking the left and right of it to try and showcase like the that I'm most proud of. And I would like to have a wall of just all the master grades, like on the top, like the floating shelves on top of the wall, showing all the master grades I built. So one thing about this dude's room that he has is he has the DTOFs that I like, and he has them all set up in his room, which is pretty crazy. And my computer's run out of RAM because it's built back in the 1850s. But here we go. So like he has the DTOFs, the TV, right, and all the posters lining the wall. And I kind of want to get to this level, though he does go a bit extreme. And I've been kind of going back and forth between whether I want like nothing showing on the walls, or I want everyone to be like just completely saturated with anime stuff. And he goes over how to do it. So you guys can check him out on YouTube, Kin's room tour. And that's essentially kind of being my goal. And having the furniture there and a place I could just literally kick back, relax, but also have maximum weeaboo degenerate type of level of person. Because I live by myself.
You have a passcode to get into that room. Oh no.
Yeah, which is
exactly. I live by myself.
I seen the doorknobs that you could swap out with, where it's like the thumbprint or the passcode. You just put your thumbprint and unlocks it. That's what we all need, to be honest with you, right? Yes. Like we all need that.
That's the first thing I'm buying for my cave. My man cave is the thumbprint axable.
Because I don't know how I would feel going there and there's like crayons and colored pencils, because everybody takes that as an area to separate themselves. Like a hangout room. There you go. A hangout room.
Yeah, and I'm with Austen too, dog. I don't know if I want like I could go crazy, put stuff on the walls, but then sometimes like I just want to be able to like go in there and find zen where it's just quiet. The walls aren't screaming.
Right.
My favorite anime, just a couple things. I go back and forth on that shit too.
Yeah, and you know that whole trend that's going on right now on like TikTok, where everyone puts the album art prints on their wall, but like in a grid, organized grid. I'm thinking about doing that, but just with like you guys seen the posters that I have in the magazines of the most of Gundam stuff. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. I wonder if this will work. But I already have one poster up there of one of the kits there. So and I'm planning on getting a whole line of it on this wall on the top shelf, and then have it circle all the way around the entire apartment. So I got some over there of Boobette and Hina from interspecies reviewers. Yes, I'm a degenerate, and I like that show. Fight me, but but yeah, no. Besides that, I would probably switch up the desk. I would love my place to be a place where I could work, watch, and enjoy. Like work, watch it, and enjoy.
Would
and
you?
Then my
Would
room would be where I sleep is separate. That's just
correct. Correct. Now the question is, would y'all want a room, right? Would you want a room to where you could close the door, or would you want an area like I don't know how it is, like a Sync CD, since you're in Seattle, y'all have like basements, right? Like we have to go further into the state. There's even better. We have to go further into the state because where Austen and I live is like water. So we have no basements here. But like in Richmond, like where Hoskin House and Nick Models, those houses sometimes have basements because they might be built on like mountains or hills. Would y'all want a room, like a regular 4-wall room, or would y'all want like a basement or a den?
If I could get a basement, I would, because light destroys collections. That's a tip for everybody. Sunlight bleaches everything.
Colors. Yeah.
And that's why, one, you get UV protection spray for your kits if you're afraid of them being in the light for too long. They do sell it at Hobby Towns, or you can find online.
Mr.
But
Color
also,
UV.
yep, Mr. Color UV, or just have it in basements and you just pad any other type of light source or windows and make it completely dark. And then have LEDs running across the ceiling.
Yeah, LEDs is important.
Lining the back of your bookshelf so you can light things up. That would be sick. And and you know what, let's go all out. I want a little mechanism that opens up and my favorite kit comes out, right?
Damn.
I've seen people do that with like the Transformers. Like some people, Transformers collections are so deep that they had to like build a mechanism where they store them into the floor so they can have more room in the room. It's pretty dope.
I don't want all my kits on display though.
I wouldn't either.
Like, I only want my best ones.
Yeah, like this. I'm in a basement right now. I would definitely prefer a room because since it's a basement, it's a big room, so that means it's not just going to be my hobby stuff.
But it's your man cave. It's your man cave.
RB house.
Yeah.
Give me a room.
You a room?
Close the door.
I think now with me, I will have to. Mine's is simple, and shout out. I want to show you a video. I shared this with CD a while ago. Shout out to your average consumer. He is a tech guy who's into Gundam, and he's into like building man caves and stuff like that. And his reviews on like it's probably about as clean as a man cave I would probably get, man. Like, I mean, it's real simple stuff, simplicity. Not a whole lot going on back here. A few Gundam books, and then he shows you his kind of area where he builds his kits here as well. I think this is when it comes to building, I would want a table for building, and I would want a table for painting. And this is something I will watching this video. He says go get a countertop from IKEA.
Yep.
And then go get them and build your own desk.
Yeah. And that's a pro tip right there. There's a countertop you can buy that's an extra wide, long size, and they split with the 2 little drawer sets that you sit as legs on each side. Oh, my bad. I need it. Oh, my bad. That's a way to get a really wide desk for cheap because the countertop's only like $80.
Yeah.
The 2 desks are like maybe at most $60, so you're paying maybe $300 at the most.
At the most,
$1,000.
But I would want mine to be simple and sleek like that. The only thing that would trouble me is do I want a TV? Will it be a gaming room or a builder's room? Like is that
both?
You want it to be both?
Yeah.
But that's when unless it's a huge room like what he had, that's when the clutter kicks in. Right? Like I tried to do the both way. Like I tried at my old apartment. I had like my own little man cave. I had like 4 detofs. I had 2 detofs on each side with floating shelves in the middle, kind of separating each detof. And then behind me, I had a kind of like a 8-cube kind of wooden bookshelf laid horizontally with a TV up there and each individual, some manga and stuff in the bookshelf. And I started off at first in the middle of that. I didn't have a desk in there. In the middle of it was a futon where I could kind of sit down and watch TV. But I don't know if I will put a TV in my man cave. I think that I would just rock with the monitors.
Those are good choices too. I've been rocking a monitor for a while before I got my TV. I was rocking a monitor with my Switch, my Xbox One, and my PS4 all hooked up to it, and I actually liked it because all of it was very accessible on my desk, and I could literally just hit a button and switch between each one.
Yeah.
So
what we would go DTOF. We all go DTOF, right? We all go glass DTOF.
I would go the short DTOF, so maybe the 2 shelf or the single shelf. Yeah,
just
and,
2.
Yeah, and have it
really. We're not doing a 4-tier one.
No. I don't like having my finished figures on the bottom floor, right, or on the floor. I always see it as kind of disrespectful to all the work you put in, and it's just going to sit there on the ground.
There is risers that you could get for the DTOFs.
Even then, I want it to be at either chest level or eye level. That's why if you look behind me, all mine are on the second to first shelf, while all my books and everything else are on the middle shelf, and then below is boxes.
What would go out of your man cave? What is something that's like, okay, I would love to have it, but I would have to part. Backlog. I mean, yeah, the backlog. Like, obviously, like if you could hide the backlog, right? That would be ideal. That would be ideal. But what's outside of hiding the backlog, right? Like you have everything in your man cave squared away, and it's like, you know what? It's gonna pain me to take this out, but I'm taking it out. Like for an example, in my mind, I would want a desk to paint at, right, and to build, and to take photos on. So I would want 3 separate desks, or at least an L-shaped desk in the corner for building and for photography. I think I would have to just settle on not doing a photography desk and just going building and a paint desk. I think the paint desk has to be mandatory. I think
if I had monitors, I'd cut the monitors. I'd rock the TV before I'd rock the monitor.
You rock the TV before the monitor? Would you put a couch in there?
No.
He said, "Look at Austen." Like, would you put a couch? Would you do a couch, Austen?
Yeah. Oh heck yeah, I would. And the thing is though, is like I'm going to take my camera here. The thing is, it's difficult for me because I don't know if I would want to take a couch or a TV, because the problem is that my TV is actually super distracting. So like I would be sitting there doing builds and have the TV play music in the background or in like commercial start or something like that, or like I'll just be looking at it like, all right, I gotta play Tears of the Kingdom for a bit, just take a break. And like literally it's 2 a.m. So yeah, I have my couch, everything, and have all this stuff behind me. I pretty much I have the setup now I kind of want, but I would like way more art on the walls because this place looks like kind of asylum. Yeah.
I think I will go maybe 5-6 prints. I want to go crazy with the art. You CD? You like
more?
I think
from this guy. I might go OD.
The dude Austen show went OD on the wall. I mean,
me, that was too much for me. That was
a lot.
I like that though.
You rock that way?
I kind of like it. Yeah, I kind of like having sensory overload when it comes to art like that. That'd be dope.
There was no wall. It was just every.
Yeah, that's the best part. And what you didn't even see is that there's floating shelves everywhere, but it blends in so well with the art that you can't tell that he has walls full of just manga. Like the wall has a whole manga that goes around it. Like you didn't even see it. That's the part I want.
I was gonna say it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't even notice the manga there. No, I probably definitely would have maybe 10, 15 for some framed stuff, like I said, get the framed Cowboy Bebop. It's kind of like a script sign, that stuff on the walls. I definitely have like some manga on the walls.
So y'all would do like I think mine would be strictly Gundam prints. I don't think I will bounce around from different animes to animes. I'll have definitely. Unlike y'all, I'm just a toy collector in me. I love the 4-tier shelves, DTOF shelves. I have 4 of them. So, and craziest prices went up on those as well at IKEA. I remember they used to be $60 before the pandemic. The 4-tier glass shelf. I bought 2 of them at one point. Hard to figure out how to fit it in a Sentra on my way home. But my girl and I, we figured it out. But just the 4-tier IKEA shelf. When I had them at first, I looked like it was cluttered up. Like there was a Broly section, a Vegeta section, all my Dragon Ball statues, some Gundam stuff. I think I'll go simple and clean and simplistic. It will all two shelves would be these 1/6 Ultraman figures. And then the other two will probably be some Gundam builds. And each Ultraman, each DTOF would have a manga corresponding with the cover corresponding with the what's in there. That's what so two things on each shelf. So I would grab, there's a book 7, I think it's book 7 of Ultraman, the manga version. I will grab that.
Yeah, I would have probably a couple series because I wouldn't be able to stick to just Gundam. I would have to stick to my one true love. I'm sorry, Gundam fans, but there's one true series that has a place in my heart. I think you all can guess it.
Ace Combat.
yeah, Ace Combat. It would literally be the biggest effing piece of artwork on my room would be Ace Combat stuff. And then I have the games lined up.
Episode, unless Austen mentions Ace Combat.
Ace Combat again. And I would have the games and the soundtracks on CD lined up. And probably, and it was crazy enough on my car. I'm planning on getting that those race car. You have the name of the racer, the driver, and his flag that he represents. I'm going to put that, and I'm going to put the pilots' names and their flags they represent in the game on the Ace Combat on my car, on my new car I'm going to get. So it's going to be, it's going to be the Gulm team, Rosgree's team, and Mobius 1 team on my car. But dude, if I can get the flags of Ostia, I might be getting a new car. Yeah, if I stop buying these freaking Masquerade kits. But if I can get like the flags of those nations from the games in my house, that would be the biggest achievement for me, is getting an Ostia flag.
I guess you're right.
Yeah,
I guess you're right. I think I would. I don't think I would go just Gundam. Now that I think about it, it all depends on the art, though.
I'm about to say, I figured you would go Dragon Ball Z. Like you would have art of Dragon Ball Z first, like that's Vegeta, like a badass giant, like aesthetic Vegeta.
Yeah, but then I feel like I feel like it's getting cluttered. I just like there's no.
Oh no, just like just simple ones. So like on your walls you have one, or was it? I don't know how long your walls are, but maybe 2 or 3 per wall. So you have Vegeta, Goku, and then on the next wall you have Gundam. Then on the next wall you have whatever video game series you love to play.
Right.
And they're just aesthetically nicely pieced. Or if you want to, you can break them up. So instead of having a big canvas piece, break them up into 4 individual small pieces that take up the same surface area as the big pieces, and that way you can fit more for the same amount of space.
Yeah,
I've done some thought about
putting the pops in there too, Coop. You breaking out the
Uncle Pops.
You breaking out some pops, putting in the man cave.
Nah, that's it. No pops. I'm hopefully my pops pays to this man cave.
Getting rid of your pop figures?
I think so, man. I'm out of the pop game for real.
Welcome to the rest of us, brother.
It's just when it came to pops, after a while, when you're like, hey, 2 pops, the prices went up. They never dropped any Gundam pops that I was waiting for. And 2 pops could come up to the price of a high grade. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to rock that.
Yeah. And they never stopped, man. I got the Batman 19, the original Batman Batman TV series version of the pop that comes with his car in there. And what's crazy is that just like worth $100 now.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few that's could get me to where I need to get to. That's where I think once we get into a house and I have a man cave, that is going to fund set man cave. Real quick, I see you got something up here, Austen. I want to share my homie Jim Mint Collectibles. This is one of the first, like years ago, one of the first room tours I seen. And this is what happens when you like, I don't know what he does. I don't care about what he does money wise, but this is a room tour for your ass. Real quick.
The Street Fighter bust too.
Street Fighter bust. And it's simple. Like if I had to go
That is nice.
a crazy amount of stuff in the room, it would have to look like this. I don't think I would have like when it comes like the manga collection, it would have to be all organized that way. And he does another one too, where he shows like right outside his doorway. He has the right outside here. He has the
Akira box set.
yeah. He has the let me see if this is the video that shows it. He has a whole bunch of those video game arcade. Now, one of these videos show it. I'm not going to deep dive into it, but he has like the video games on the outside, a loft area type. That's where I was talking. Like, would y'all want like a loft, or y'all would like this is fine for me. Like, no doorway, no nothing, right? Like, I don't need a door. I'll rock a loft style man cave if I could. Like something like this. You
It's
go
just like a
upstairs,
museum.
right? right. And
That's a museum.
that this to me is dope.
I feel you, and I think I would like that. The only issue is I don't think I have enough stuff to fill that space.
But you obviously
looks
do
good.
it and with what you have and what you got. I mean, it doesn't have to replicate this, but I think with the details and art covers and all the manga and hardcover books, I think yours will look pretty good too. It then comes down to also the lighting. Would y'all want it to be like a smart room?
You know, I'm iffy on those. Sometimes those LED lights can be a bit much. Sometimes they make your desk look amazing, and then other times they you can tell they're going a bit overboard. Like everybody was buying those hexagon lights that they put on the wall,
Yeah,
like a certain patterns for a while. Like that got silly after a while.
I tried it. This is just it's too expensive. It's too expensive.
Yeah, they're so expensive compared to like you can just buy nice, easy, cheap lighting.
Yeah, and shout out to Think Media. If you go on Think Media, they'll give you a whole lot of videos when it comes to budgeting for a man cave.
Yeah, no, I just accept the fact that it's going to be years before I get one, but I might as well just start taking the pieces. But you know, I got a video here of this guy in Japan who made one, and his room is all just exposed wood. Like he built it, but he never painted everything. But his collection is pretty wild. So his room,
It's dope. See, that's when it gets funky, right? This is where it's like, do you want it that way? Would y'all want it that way? With all the stuff?
I wouldn't mind it. But what really sells this room to have it this way is the fact that his house, the outside of his house looks like that. Right. Yeah. So and this whole thing is his collection. Yeah, his collection is hidden behind a bookshelf. So you have to walk by and open this bookshelf and then go inside. And this little escape window, you can see it, and that's all his collection. It looks like a store. Like his collection looks like a store inside of a store.
Imagine if he could slide it over and close up that
No, it slides over. Yeah.
Oh,
it slides over.
Sick.
So it's hidden. So if he doesn't want to be bothered, he can close it and then have someone talk to him through the window and be like, "No girls allowed."
Right. That's sick.
But I mean, he's got a collection out the walls too.
See, I would like that too, but that's when it gets like, if I had to build my own, I don't think I'll go with all that in there though. That's displaying almost every kit. That is whew. But for what we do, that does look tough.
And to be fair,
I would love to be able to hang all my shit like this.
Yeah, to be fair, his is more of a workshop. Like his is more designed to look like an actual place where he works.
Well, a man cave is a man cave, to each their own, right? Like, so this does look like would be a pretty dope man cave. I mean, he has the monitor, the app, the iMac. You can sit back and watch the videos, or if you can figure out a way to stream and play your games on it. It's just a lot going on. But I do like there a lot going on sometimes, though. Depends on how you set it up. As long as it's not cluttered, as long as it's not like a fig laying on the floor somewhere or whatever, just messed up and messy, then all right, cool. But if it's clean and put together and like that, absolutely.
Yeah. That's why I go back and forth all the time, whether I want it to be clean or packed. And I don't know. I'm right now. I'm kind of teetering more toward the packed type of theme. But I mean, first I got to get this dude's house first. So I got to find out where he lives, and then convince him that he no longer needs to live there. Yeah. Like, I'm just saying, it'd be a shame if something happened to all these Kamen Rider kits.
Well, would you exactly? So, what we go back to what is not mandatory. I mean, what's mandatory for all of us is some type of shelving, right? And I'm going to full glass. I'm going to glass detox. Y'all going bookshelves?
I want floating shelves.
Floating shelves?
Yeah, floating shelves.
You going bookshelf route?
I want the bookshelf for my manga, but a floating shelf for my kits.
I think for each kit, I would want to do a floating shelf, but only in the corners. Like, I think my detox will have like my main ones. Like, if I did I would put the Sanaju bust in the detox. It wouldn't fit. I think I would have to put it up top or do a individual type of glass for the Sanaju bust. But I like the glass. I
remember you were saying you wanted to have like a banshee on one side and the unicorn on the other.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Like if I had a door and you can walk into it, one side will have the banshee PG, one side will have the unicorn PG, like the tapestry and unicorn, the black lion and the white unicorn tapestry, and have them posed right there on the the dock, the hanger, and have them lit up, or maybe in unicorn form, no lights. That's the one reason I didn't want to get like the PG. One reason I got the PG unicorn, because it was like, man, I know I said I wanted to do it with, I'll be fine with just the MGX lights and the MGX as my unicorn light up version, but it wouldn't scale right. It wouldn't look right. So I think once I paint both of those up and put them right there, that's be good.
If you guys could only have one Gundam, one kit on display,
Ooh.
What would it be?
Ooh. If I could get my hands on it, it would probably be that Wing Zero with the resin kit, with the iconic pose.
If I finish, well, actually, you know what? I was gonna go the Faz, but I think the Freedom 2.0. The Freedom for me is probably the most aesthetically pleasing kit I can stare at, and it's funny, every time I go into Hobbytown, I stare at it. Yeah, the Freedom. Shinlong. Yep.
Nataku, the movie version, right?
P Bandai,
the movie version. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, and y'all both. Well, CD, you don't really do a whole lot of gaming like that. What would you blend sports or anything into it?
Oh yeah. I'm a big Mellow Kari fan, so I have signed jerseys of them each. So that's going up on the wall. Might even put some sneakers on display too, like some DSJs or something. Those little clear boxes. I'd love to put some of those in there.
That's right. I collect longboards as well, so I probably have one shelf
boards on the wall.
That's a stacked hanger of all my boards. Yeah.
Now, I know we just said like the room, but the room build. Would y'all want like Jim Mint, that video I just showed you? His ceilings does that triangle to where you can have like the window into the ceiling. You know what I'm talking about? Or the I forgot what type of ceiling those are called. Where they're like let me see if I could go back to the video.
The vaulted ceilings.
The fuck if I know, man. That's like sophisticated shit. I understand. Here we go. I'll just go back to the beginning of this video.
Yeah,
you see how it's like slanted like that?
Mm-hmm.
So he's able to like the vaulted ceiling.
All right, CD, we see you being an architect.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to ignore him, but all right.
I got a basement. I designed it myself. That's why
I
all my
took
kids fit perfectly.
some urban design classes in college.
Oh, that's what's
some
up.
architectural classes. That was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, I wouldn't mind it. If I had to choose, I wouldn't.
Mm.
I don't like how.
But if it was there,
yeah, I'd work with it, but I would prefer just keep it.
What's the best man cave y'all seen? What man, like, I know I've seen a lot of your average consumer, but what's the best looking man cave y'all seen?
Kin, the one I showed on the video. If you go through the whole video, guys, it's his is pretty stacked.
What about you? A crazy 49ers, a dope 49er man cave in it. The guy had a jersey from like every era. So like it started with the OG 49ers jersey and like worked its way up to the current around his walls. And then something like that, man. If it was just sports, I think I would have a crazy just sport man cave.
Oh, just a sport one?
Just a sport man cave, yeah.
Yeah, those 49er fans go kind of hard. Well, what am I talking about? Those Philly fans go hard.
Yeah.
I think we what about hold on, let me pull them up.
Any of the collectors are fans, anybody in the comments, put down what do you guys have in your cave if you have one. I would love to see Hope Studio G's.
Yeah, Studio G's is pretty sick too. I mean, it could just be the aesthetic in the camera and all that.
I was gonna say it could be lighting too. If you were just to turn it on, it would look like a storage room. Turn on the lights.
Didn't he change his up?
He might have.
Who's the or is it EA Gunpla? He has a pretty good one too. What about a water? Or is it looks out the window?
I gotta have a spray booth in my man cave. That's like a must from now on.
That's a mandatory. Spray booth is mandatory. Yeah,
I think as many times I've lost pieces transporting from like I spray in my garage to build up my table. And in between the garage and the table, I'm always losing something, or I'm in the garage, something pops off, and like that's just in oblivion. So like being able to spray in that room and build, I think is like a must. That's a mando from now on.
I think I know I've been saying it. I know I just said it is a must, but now that I think about it, I don't know if I would have it in the room. If I had the opportunity to leave it out in like the garage or somewhere where once I'm done, it aesthetically please, like, you know me, I'm trying to keep it simple, just like a simple, clean look. So when you come in, all you see is finished products and figures, and like I feel like a spray booth, even if you clean it all the way up, still will kind of take away the aesthetic of my look. So I don't know if I'll do a spray booth in the room. What about you, Austen? You boothing in the room, or?
I would like it to be a workshop area as well. So
okay,
I would like it to be like I would like the overall theme to be progression. So I would have the first Ace Combat game. Yes, we're talking about Ace Combat again. The first Ace Combat game all the way through the most current one. But I also have all the kits that I have purchased that I'm ready to build, and then on the other side of the room, all the kits that I have finished. So it's like a turning carousel of progress, and probably have the booth in the middle. The booth in the middle. And the gaming on the opposite direction, so you can have it going gaming wise in the opposite direction.
I'm telling you, Austin, once you get a booth, you're gonna want it in your room, dog. Because like so many times I'll be bam, pop, and you hear the piece come off the alligator clip, and you're like,
"Oh, dude, what are you talking about? I do it outside."
Yes,
I am the most dangerous beater ever. If I hear that thing clip go outside, I'm never finding that small little eyepiece.
You try to look as soon as you hear it.
Yeah.
Why do you think I buy so many in one kit? This is so I can finish one. The parking lot's half of the V fins right now.
Right.
That's gotta be the worst feeling, dog. You almost done, and then you lose like a V fin. I lost the V fin, or that little piece that sits on top of the V fin.
The red piece on the RX.
Yeah.
Where it's just a hole.
I already know it's in a stray dog's belly right now.
Oh man,
like,
poor dog.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, dog. Every time I look at this Jagan, I just think I'll never find his name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just a hand. It's just a hand. At least it's not like the head.
No, dog. I'm not, I did lose the day of IPMS. You see that chin? I had lost
The red,
this.
the red piece.
I broke a piece off another chin of a Gundam, and
Been glued on.
yeah, didn't submit in that shit.
Smart play.
This piece isn't the same red as the rest of the kit. It's actually like 3 shades darker.
I could,
But,
Smart.
It had to be done.
Smart play.
I was fucking
So-
livid.
Man cave wise, y'all. I think Austen said he wouldn't. You wouldn't rock with a smart man cave, where it does everything for you. Lights turn on, TV turn on,
I like coming in there, clicking the light.
clicking
Yeah.
the light on.
Something about like it's me getting to work. It's
Yes.
me.
And everything being automated just seemed. I don't know. It has this feeling of impersonal. It has an impersonal feeling to it. You sitting down and actually pushing the cartridge into the game console and pressing the power button to sit down. I feel like that actually has like an actual emotional feel instead of now today where we just sit on the couch and we push a button and everything turns on. The TV turns on, the internet turns on, the game system turns on. I miss picking a cartridge, opening it, taking a look at it, putting it in the controller, hitting power, and then sitting down. I might just be old, but that's I like that.
What's one thing y'all will focus a lot on outside of the aesthetic look of it? Y'all I would definitely focus a lot on lighting. Probably more lighting than gear itself. I think I wouldn't really focus a whole lot on like the TVs and stuff like that. That would be like the last on my list of trying to turn it into a gaming room.
Equipment first for me. I'm going the best of the best that I can get. I need the bougie chair because I'm gonna be sitting my ass in there all the day. I need a new desk, new TV, all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely get another desk. I would buy more shelves because I would actually move a lot of the stuff I have in the bookshelf on floating shelves, and then just keep the bookshelf for like my box kits and Gundams, and having the other side be everything else. I like my couch that I have now, and my carpet is actually my dream carpet. So I've been looking to get this carpet for like a year. I know it's so weird to think about it, but it's a carpet I've been staring at for almost a year straight. And I
think I will go wood floor. What color walls? Y'all go color walls, painted walls?
Either black walls or some type of mute gray.
That slate gray is
Slate
if you
gray.
get that slate gray, right? That slate gray look with the black.
Yeah.
I think every dude would go slate gray in a man cave.
Fact.
It'd be kind of weird to go any other color than slate gray. That's what I think about.
Blue walls. Bleh.
Blue wall, yeah. But I mean, like, there's you can go lighter colors too, but like you would have to have some either some lighter furniture to go with it to help, or you would go like I don't know how to say it. There's a certain word that I can't remember, but I have a video here of Ultra Linux in his house tour where he essentially shows off his living room, but like this is clean to me, right?
Yeah.
But just a slightly darker gray on the wall, and I think everything would be absolutely perfect.
That's some interior design skill right there for sure.
Yeah. Well, this guy's this guy's an interior designer too, so he knows, he's a master of what he's doing. But yeah, man, like this is like clean outside, but inside the man cave completely different. I would have like a Two-Face type of thing going on. Like, oh, Austin's clean and sophisticated and everything. Oh, yeah, Jesus!
They peek in Austin's man cave and they're like,
this guy's
scarred.
Is this why he always uses the word "we"? He never says "me." I did it. He says "we" did it. But there's no one else living there. There's no one else living there. It's by himself.
Yes, we did it.
Yes, exactly. That is, but I mean, y'all have some. So Austen, for the listeners out there, would do more of a workshop style room. CD would have like a blended, right? Like we'll go sports and anime.
Sports, cakes, anime.
Yeah, I think I'll just do a simplistic route, and I don't know if I'll rock with a TV in a room though. I don't know. Maybe
I can understand if you don't. I can totally understand if you don't and just stick to monitors, because TVs are big distractions. There are reasons I have not finished some kids.
Only reason I would think about getting one is if like the fellas come over and I want to be able to get away. like sit in a room and watch a TV.
Right, kick it in there.
The only reason I would get it would be for the PS5.
Yeah,
because I for a game console, it needs to be on a big screen. I rocked with a monitor for a while, but if I play Fallout 4 again on my 23-inch screen, I'm going to lose my effing mind. Fallout 4, there's so many things going on so far away, and you have to look at it. Especially Fallout 4 and Stalker, and what's the other game I played? I used to play War Thunder. Like looking at a tank that's like this tiny, but on the screen because it's so small is that tiny.
You know what? Shout out to my man Chris. He was the only person I ever knew he played Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PlayStation 3 on a tube TV, a 19-inch tube TV, and still wound up getting like headshots. Will roll, bow, headshot.
Wow.
And he needed glasses, so he never wore his glasses.
Talk about getting embarrassed. Can you imagine seeing a picture of what he was working with, and he has an eye condition, and you're at the tournament and
he was squint. Yeah, he was squint.
Yeah. How bad am I? How much do I sell for a blind man with a tube TV's killing me? Jeez.
Shout out to him. Would y'all do like you said, you do the couches? Would y'all do like any like the recliners or a sectional?
No.
Like
I think
y'all go like a living room style?
I think a simple couch. I think those lazy boy couches that recline with the big old giant popcorn like level cup holder. I think those are tacky. I think all that's tacky. I think.
Damn, I had one.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
It's okay, man.
I think the canvas level texture on a furniture is aesthetically pleasing. It's beautiful. It looks great. I think all the leather stuff is just tacky at this point.
Damn, I had that one too.
Sorry,
a faux leather.
Hey, like he was looking in your window.
Yeah.
Like,
man, look at this dude.
I would probably
give me one comfy chair. That's all I need.
Yeah, I would probably go small sectional. I would probably just do a small little. It has to be an L shape that has like a shades on the other side, because it'd be kind of weird for everybody to come over. I grew up with a whole lot of friends coming over, so a couch like what Austen has back there would be simple if I had like maybe one person coming over. They get one side, I get the other, but I'm used to like maybe 3 or 4 people over, so it would have to be enough to where not everybody fits comfortably, but we could get maybe 3 people on the couch.
Yeah, another head or two in there.
Yeah, exactly. So
enough for the Undergated to have a host a
right there. You go. Exactly. Right. I'm mini fridge in there.
No,
I've been eyeing that. At Target. There's an Xbox one I've been wanting for a minute.
That looks like the Xbox, right?
Yeah, it looks like the Xbox. It's like $100. I want to put it right here on the desk. And Kim was like, she's like, hell no. She's not down for that shit. She's not down.
I do want the Xbox trash can. Have you guys seen that?
No.
I made one in the shape of a trash can where you push it down and it opens up and it's just a trash can. I want that. That would look cool.
The Xbox mini fridge is dope though.
It looks like an Xbox One, right?
Yeah, it looks like an Xbox One. I mean, it's $97 on Amazon, so it's not. Hey, no, y'all want to rock with that? Even though I'm not an Xbox guy.
I like the look. I actually like the look. The problem is that I can't have drinks easily accessible to me, or I will gain so much weight. I
cannot see it sitting on his desk. I don't know why this guy.
Why did he put his desk?
Why is this guy just having?
Why is it in the middle of the table while he's trying to game and look over it?
Yeah, exactly. Great chips though. Really great chips. I really love those jalapeno chips. One of my favorite chips. But I would definitely have this in a room. Now I'm not like.
What do you have in there?
Monster energy drinks, and hold on. Bam.
Some kombucha.
My Health Aid kombucha.
Kombucha.
Tangerine.
Can't drink kombucha, man.
I got a cold bottle of tequila in mine.
Ooh, tequila. I would have some premium grade sake. Just one bottle and 4 chilled glasses.
Coming from the guy who's drunk. What didn't he have like the $30 bottle of water? Like $8 bottle of water that one episode.
That's why I said premium sake. It's gonna be over $200 sake, bottle sake. It's got its own fridge, its own cups.
You're gonna pop the cork.
It just it stays in here. This is where it lives. Yeah, and it's only for events. No kids allowed. Well, obviously alcohol. No kids can drink it. But I mean, like
21 in that. 21 in that.
20. But it's like for premium nice events. Everyone comes in and gets it, and everybody and we all come together. We all get a shot.
Damn, an Asian style theme, an Asian theme man cave would be dope. Like this,
Yeah.
like take your shoes off, leave your shoes at the door.
I've seen one that's
wooden pallets that you walk up.
Right.
That shit would be dope.
I've seen one that's designed after a street corner of Japan, where you walk down the street and all those shops are hanging out.
Yeah,
I've seen one that looks like that. And I've also seen one that looks like a temple, like a shrine temple. So it has like the rope that's hanged across, like
See,
there,
that's
and the
dope.
bell and everything
Right.
like that. You're
A
ready.
themed,
That was sick.
A themed man cave.
Yeah,
Turn your
But
your
that's
man
the
cave into
thing.
the bat cave.
Every boy back in when he was 10 wanted that.
the
We all
bat
wanted-
cave.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
wanted a bat cave.
That's probably the
turn
reason
yours
why.
into a hanger. That shit
Into a hanger.
Yeah.
See, that's what it becomes. I feel like just too much. Just too much. You do it that way, that with the hanger. Because you would have to put, depends on
On the walls.
the walls, every suit.
Have you seen the people who do the flight simulators and turn their entire room into the actual cockpit of whatever their favorite plane is?
That'd be crazy. With the screen.
They
I've
have-
seen them do that with the trucks, like the
big rigs.
the big rigs. The dudes just set up the.
Now imagine you turn your man cave into the unicorn cockpit. That should be flipping.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I'm trying to. This is in Your Average Consumer. He showed off. I'm trying to figure out which video it was. It was the all in one. It's a pretty dope. It is a pretty dope. Here it is. This is the video. Idea when it comes to a refrigerator. I'm trying to skip it around. This is like a perfect mini fridge, man. It's a perfect mini fridge, and I think it's $1,200 on Amazon. And I was like, but it'd be worth it though. Be worth it. I'm trying to. It's like a speaker. It's a refrigerator. It's. Let me. It's there, but he ain't fucking showing it off. What the fuck? I know he showed it off, but that's neither here nor there. If I find it, I'll pull it up to the side. But it's like y'all go ahead. My fault.
No, it's all good. I got a picture. I got a video here that shows the 737 in-house cockpit build, and this when I was like 16 or 17 was my dream. I wanted this so bad.
Jesus.
I wanted this. This was my dream collection. If I get this, I was going to be golden. But inside, he's got the entire cockpit replicated, and I was like, oh my god! If I can sit there, turn on the battery, turn on the APU, hear the APU spool up, right, and get everything ready, right there in the cockpit. Oh my god, that would be sick. And this man clearly spent his whole life just building this.
Literally.
Right?
Literally.
That is, oh my god, look at it. And can you imagine just sitting there and your wife's like, dinner's ready? Oh my gosh. Oh, I bet he's flying in that simulator again. He never comes
Right.
out. Like,
I haven't
honey,
reached Paris yet. Hold on.
sweetheart, we're on approach to Morocco. I have 310 passengers and we need to land this plane or Deborah's not going to get to her recital on time.
Right.
Okay? Sweetheart, stop naming them. They're not real people. I'm not talking to you right now.
Exactly.
During prime COVID, I used to play a flight simulator, and if your flight was 3 hours long, that's how long you had to play the game for.
Yeah, I was an avid flight simulator guru. I did mine for 8 years. I spent $10,000 on rig and mechanics and 3D products. I mean, third-party products for it, and I would do 18 to 20-hour flights. So I would take off with if you guys know this name, it's PMDG 747-400. or the Majestic Dash 8 Q400, which was more of a regional aircraft. I would sit there with the with the flight management computer and have 2 hours of checklists. I would run down, plug in the flight number, the plane, amount of passengers, our destination, the waypoints, altitude at the waypoints, descent points, and then I would have the gates ready. I would have the gate stewardess, the assistants outside, people who park the plane, the people I talk to on the radar, on the mic, and you do it online too. So I would actually talk to ATC and stuff like that. Yeah, I went all out. Yeah, but I got out of that and started building Gundam model kits.
Good. Good.
Damn, Austin. So you spent 10 racks on that?
It was over a span of about 10 years, yeah. So 10 years of me just collecting stuff. And then one day I said, I'll just be a real pilot because I could have probably been a real pilot by now.
Right.
So I was like, so I was like, okay, never mind. I still have my logbooks of the current up to date.
Should take your ass Emory Riddle and got your pilot.
Actually, I got accepted into Emory Riddle and ended up not going. Yeah, I was trying to go on a scholarship for track and field, but they accepted me anyway. But I ended up going to a different school.
Look at that.
I had a homie who went there. He loved it. He's a commercial pilot now.
Yeah. Two of my friends went there. One of them now he flies for Air Wagner, which is not the Wagner Group in the one in Ukraine. Air Wagner is like a charter flying people. He another guy who flies for a charter company for private jets, and he works. By the way, he works on average 9 days out the year and makes $400,000.
God, dog,
a year. Yeah, and he said the only stipulation is that he's always on call. Like he's always 100% on call and have to be ready to go. And also he has to live in Europe, which I was like, oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Oh, I heart bleeds for your brother. You gotta live in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Okay.
Well, here's that refrigerator I was talking about. Let me see if he talks about.
Is that a PlayStation controller refrigerator?
It's coasters.
Coffee table with a built-in fridge, a built-in
coffee table,
speaker, built-in LED light that you can't see right now because it's on a carpet.
It's like $1,200.
PlayStation coasters over here, but most important.
See, I would do a simple couch like that.
You see what's back there.
That's it. That would be it. To be honest with you. And fuck it, man. I'll be all right. I'll be a happy man. I'll be a happy man.
Cool. Super cool, man.
Must be nice.
Well,
I love a man cave.
Right. Let us know in the comments what would y'all perfect man cave would be. What was some things you would sacrifice for this man cave? What is some things, or what is it? I'm not trying to be what is it? She shed? Like if for all the female listeners out there, a she shed. What would be in it? Let us know, because we might take some of y'all ideas to maybe build a pretty good room.
My little man corner over here. That's what I got.
Right. That's all I got. It's a man corner section.
A man wall.
Yeah. And I get ridiculed for that sometimes. But don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe, people. Go check out Vulcan Hobby. Like CD said, a whole lot of stuff is up on the website. Check it out. Use the Undergate 10 for 10% off of your order. Don't forget to use hashtag Undergate Project 23 for our Project 23 segments as well. We got coming up. Halftime is coming up with that, where everybody's builds and progression, things like that they have going on for year 2023. And I know I keep going back and saying this, but like, be mindful, people. God give people 2 ears, right, and 1 mouth. That means listen more than you speak. You don't know you're a fool until you start talking. People don't know you're a fool until you start talking. You can be foolish. It'd be questionable. You might say something stupid. They don't know that until you start talking. So be mindful of what you think and how you say it. That's CD up there. We got Austen down there. I'm Coop. Don't forget, follow us.
That's Austin said.
Yeah, gang, right? Squad.
I thought this was always "You rock" or "I love you." Is this not what that is?
I don't know, man.
I'm a suburbanite. I don't know what this is.
In today's culture, who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows?
No gang
That's
signs.
the last thing I want to hear. I've been doing this at work. That's the last thing I want to hear.
With everything going on in today's world, no gang signs.
Yeah.
Is this a gang sign? Leave in the comment below.
Gang.
This is?
Who
This
knows?
is a game, son.
Nowadays, man, who knows?
Stop saying that. That doesn't help. That doesn't
I
help.
saw this.
Right.
I saw knuckles to knuckles means something for like Crips. I like this-
Really?
yeah.
Hoover.
Yeah,
Hoover
like that,
criminals.
Oh,
yeah.
we're running out of
Oh,
ideas.
yeah, we
Running
gotta.
out of
Hoover
ideas.
criminals.
Snake charmer to the high five to the fanny whack.
There you go.
There you go. Or the toothbrush dance from Fortnite.
Until next week, people. We the Undergated, never underrated. Peace.
Sticking to that now.
Yeah, just stick to the peace sign.
You rock or I love you. Is this not what that is?